Aren't you Ruby Red, the investigative reporter? I loved your expose on the much-talked data abuse. I mean, wow. Jason Portman must hate you. So, what are you working on now?
I'm sorry? I don't know what you're talking about. My name's Tina. Tina Smith. I work in insurance.
Right. Undercover, are we?
No, I'm just not who you think I am, sir. Now, please leave me alone or I'll be forced to alert security.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you really look like her. Well, have a good day.
Ruby Red, famous muckraking investigative journalist, is in the bank. Known for her fierce skills at digging up dirt and her excellent nose for scandal, she's definitely up to something. Might be worth following her around the bank, 47.
Teddy, it's me. I'm at the bank now. I still haven't been able to make contact with the informant. Don't you dare dump this story,
Please come
Ted.
to the director's office. I feel like giving that woman a piece of my mind. I gave this place everything.
She's going down today, Ted. One way or another.
Please have a seat. So, Mr. and Mrs. Price, I believe. I see you want to expand on
Honey, Freedom said we had another apartment.
Oh, have we talked to everyone?
No, I think I saw him go into the bathrooms. He's been there for ages.
Okay. Doesn't sound
Milton Fitzpatrick is holding...
promising. Yeah, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let me know when he comes out.
Will do.
Thanks.
Hi, it's me. Yeah, it went really well.
Okay.
You got confidence. You are a good man, a brilliant man.
Oh God. Oh God, why today? Why today of all days? That has to be it. Nope, that's not it.
You've got to be kidding me. False alarm. Oh, I need a drink. No way.
Are you one of the maintenance people? I don't recognize you. You need to pay attention here. Don't move! Man. Huh? Oh. Wait!
You are a tiger.
Oh, there you are. Feeling better, I hope. Should I let HR know you're ready for the final interview?
I feel like a new man. I'm ready.
Wonderful. Follow me, please. It's right down here.
Best of luck in your interview, 47. Let's see where this will lead you to.
Ugh, please go away. You're so not in my league. Nervous? Don't worry. You'll do fine.
Mr. Garcia, please, take a seat. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you had time to drop off. Now,
Mr. Thomas, have a seat, please.
Ah, Mr. Thomas. Good to meet you. I'm Kevin, and this is Melissa. We're both with HR, and we will be guiding you through this last test.
It's important to stress that there's no pass or fail here. It's merely a standard personality test meant to gauge how you'll fit into our corporate culture.
All right,
If you're ready, let's kick this off, okay?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is a very simple test. All you do is pick a card and tell us what you see there. Now, it's important to point out that there are no right or wrong answers here. It's just to give us a better impression of who you are on a psychological level. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, Mr. Thomas. Let's proceed then. If you will, please pick the card that most conjures up the word opportunity.
I'll pick this one.
Good choice. Tell me, what is the first thing you see here? Just the very first thing that comes to mind.
I see a figure in a large coat. Perspective skewed, as if I'm looking at him from the ground. He's got something in his hands.
Go on.
He's armed. Dual firearms. Large caliber pistols.
I see. What else do you see?
He's just finished a job. Perfectly executed.
And who is this man?
It's me.
Very, very interesting, Mr. Thomas.
Very interesting observation, Mr. Thomas. Not what we expected, but that's perfectly fine. Let's take the next one, shall we? Pick any of the remaining cards that make you think of execution, please.
This one.
All right, now look at it closely. Take a few moments, then tell me, do you see an animal or an object?
Animal.
I see. What kind of animal?
A bird. An eagle, perhaps.
An eagle. Very interesting. A forceful animal. Anything else?
It's feeding on something.
Feeding? On what?
A carcass. The scene is reflected in a pool of blood flowing from the body. It's a vulture feeding on someone else's kill.
That's very graphic, Mr. Thomas.
Yes. Brutal, even.
Right.
Well, that's a very creative interpretation, Mr. Thomas. I think we've just got time for the last card. Please proceed. This last card should hopefully make you think of prosperity.
Okay.
Oh, very good. This is an interesting one. What do you see here? Take in the whole image, please, and in as much detail as possible, tell me what this reminds you of.
wealth.
Can you elaborate on that?
I see a big pile of money earned performing questionable actions.
And how do you feel about that? Bending the rules of the game.
It's what I do.
Very good, Mr. Thomas.
Well, that was certainly unexpected. I think the results are pretty clear, Mr. Thomas. We don't have the perfect match for the investment banker position. However, you're just the man we need for our accounting department.
I have to agree with Kevin here. We need someone a little more cutthroat for the top tier here at the bank. Someone willing to go that extra mile, to really dive into character, as it were. But on a positive note, I do believe you will fit in perfectly with the more dry-witted accountants.
Great point, Melissa. There's no need to turn this little setback into a complete failure. Someone with your particular set of skills would be perfect for accounting.
When can I start?
That's the spirit. Tomorrow morning at 8. But you know what? Have a look around the bank. You've got clearance for the ground floor, first and second floors. Get to know the space a little. And then we'll see you tomorrow.
I can't wait.
I'm sure you can see yourself out, Mr. Thomas. I'll see you tomorrow.
You know, I went to the same boarding school as Athena did. Take place upstairs. This place is where my father paid for a new college and a full ride. Not the best. Have you seen the ball down? Weird approach to leadership.
One of the investment bankers at Milton Fitzpatrick is facing termination. He's got a private meeting with Director Savalas and has been told to register at the top floor reception. Well, terminations are your...
Senator John.
If I ever see her here, I should make myself official building.
Are you seeing this? This doesn't look good. Shh, stop something.
I did every quota they threw at me. How could she do this? I can't be fired.
You stay here.
Okay, but take care.
Woman, a piece of my mind. I gave this place everything.
here for a meeting with Director Savalas?
I don't think... Oh. Yes, of course. That's right. Go inside.
Thank you.
Mr. Jackson, have a seat, please.
Thank you.
Mr. Jackson, as you must be aware, we've been running some numbers internally to measure the flexibility and productivity of people working here at the bank. Work hours, output versus input, sales portfolios, late nights and early mornings, things like that. I've been reviewing personnel files for the past few weeks, and a couple of files stood out. Yours, for instance.
Is that so?
I have quite specific expectations when it comes to my employees. How you appear and act reflects directly on me and this building. And, well, you've certainly managed to stand out, Mr. Jackson. Tell me, do you knit those sweaters yourself? Or does your wife do that?
A man needs a hobby, Miss Savalas.
Guard, leave the room. I need a moment alone with Mr. Jackson. So, Mr. Jackson, I'm pleased to inform you that you will be able to explore your hobbies in even greater detail in the near future. I appreciate this is a stressful situation, but if you would be so kind as to sit down. Keep walking. You're done here and in this business. I don't know who let you in here, but I'm... Ah!
Hey, what's the situation? Command, you read me, over. Command, I found a body here at 120. Please advise, over.
I got a visual. He's in the executive office. He's trying to... Son of a bitch! He's firing at us! You're gonna request it! You got me! I don't give a shit! Done.
Major assholes holding up the line.
Sir, if you want to come through, I'm gonna have to pat you down. No, sir!
spot. Move, move. Reading 5 by 5.
Stop the strangling, right now. Ah! You fucking... Ah!
Oh my
Oh!
Major assholes holding up the line. You know, I went to the same boarding school as Athena did. Back in England. Well, she's a saint there.
Say, aren't you Ruby Red, the investigative reporter? I loved your expose on the much-talked data abuse. I mean, wow. Jason Portman must hate you.
I can't believe it. I hit every quota they threw at me.
I'm sorry?
How?
I don't know what you're
How
talking
could she
about. My name
do
is
what?
I work in insurance.
Right.
No, I did not do that, sir.
Hey, Mr. Martini Lunch. What's his problem?
Seriously? Does anyone know this guy?
I'm here for a meeting with Director Savalas.
I'm sorry. Nobody enters the director's office without an appointment. I don't think it... Oh. Yes, of course. That's right. Go inside.
Thank you.
Mr. Jackson, have a seat.
Thank you.
Mr. Jackson, have a seat, please. Mr. Jackson, have a seat, please.
Hey, you! You are off limits!
Don't go anywhere. Follow me now, understood? That's it. You're free to go. Just don't come this way again.
Why isn't this working? Oh, bloody hell.
Yes, Director Savalas?
I'll have the ring right up.
Hey, sir, I have a question about my portfolio.
47? That's Fabian Mann, head of accounts at this branch of Milton Fitzpatrick. He should have part of the backup data core on his
Free
person.
drinks for the one that kills this prick!